I love the movie that the former ICU nurse, I don't know if he still is, but there's an ICU nurse that made the universal antidote.
Yes.
Anybody that wants to understand the chemistry, the science, what's been published, how it's been used. I mean, it's so unbelievably good. It's hard to believe at first, especially as a physician. You say that's too good to be true, but
right. Well,
it really is true. And I watched that movie, and it's once you do that, you realize it really is the universal. I mean, this is why it's so important. I think if I were on a desert island and somebody said, "You're a doctor, now you have to take care of these people that you've never seen before. What would you take?" I'd take chlorine dioxide, because what is it going to miss? And that is why they don't want us to have it. Did you know, Bob, that in Canada now, the Canadians cannot import the crystals to themselves?
Really?
Now,
yeah.
That
they
tells
know
you how important this is.
You know, Jeff, I don't think Jeff met a guy that worked with our government after he made that video. And by the way, he also has on theuniversalantidote.com, he's got a series of little 3-minute clips that tell you all about it, which is really cool too. But he met a guy, he's like in his 80s now, worked with our government in the 60s, and he said our government tested it, and they freaked out in the 60s and said, "Oh my God, if everybody takes this, life expectancy will go all the way to 100 and we'll never murder all these people." And that's why Mark and them are in jail, and that's why we don't sell it. But,
right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, and sadly, that's another thing that happened to me. So I'm a classically trained physician,